Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a really quick video to talk about my A5 Wonderland222 that I'm currently using at the moment. Ignore my corners. In my first video that I did, I spoke about how I ruined it when I tried to fit it in my Archer and Olive cover, which was fantastic of me. This is why we can't have nice things, Alex, honestly. Anyway, so I've got a little decal that I made on my Cricut, which I love, but it's starting to wrinkle a bit, which is not cool. And I've just got it in a Midori clear vinyl cover to keep it all protected. So I'm just going to do a little kind of flip through to show you what it's like and how I use it, because I don't plan as such, I memory keep. So we'll get started. So I've got a little sticker. Now it comes with a few blank pages in the front. So you've got a key where you can, if you wanted to number your pages, you could. Now this is an undated version as well, because I got this halfway through the year, I think it was. And excuse the weird lighting, I don't know why everything needs to be blue. So you've got key and index, or you could use them for notes or whatever you would like to do. And then it's got a little yearly overview. Again, because it's undated, it just starts at 1, ends at 31, spaces to write. Now this is Tomoe River paper as well. So it's really lovely. On the Wonderland222 website, it's got all the information that you need about that stuff. And then it's got little places for you to put, like if you go to high school or, you know, for university or whatever, you could put classes in that you've got and then have a write about it if you wanted to. That's kind of cool as well. And because that's a quarter, 3 months, you can do 3 monthly planning or whatever you like. Or you could just track the weather, which is what I originally planned on doing. Just, you know, dating it up, putting a little symbol in, and then I got busy because, yeah, 4 papers per semester for university is hard work. So again, it goes through. It's got 4 of these. I may start doing that yet. I haven't decided. So lots of places to scribble. Then it's got notes, which is cool because we all like a little bit of a note page, which is nice. And then gosh, things are getting stuck together. Was going to do a tracker. So these are kind of cool. So this is your routine trackers. So they've got them, it says routine tracker or a timeline. So you can write in your habits and track them. I tried, but I'm really not good with trackers, to be honest. I just thought, you know, when you're trying to find your planner piece and decide what you want, you try all these different things, and this is where good inexpensive journals are ideal, although they're not cheap. If you're in the States, they are, because you're paying with your money, but this cost me nearly 100 New Zealand dollars to get this to my door, so they're not cheap, but they're absolutely worth it. So there's lots of these pages, which is really cool. Obviously there's months worth. And then another notes page, and I just tipped in some vellum that I printed myself, which is really pretty. Then I just did a tracker for university for my classes, which we won't look at my grades too heavily. Yeah, I started in August. So this is how I used my my monthly pages. So again, undated, so you can just do it yourself. I've got Thecoffeemonsterzco. I've got all sorts of different people on this page, which is really cool. I usually buy my stickers from Etsy and I print them and cut them on my Cricut myself, which is good, but Thecoffeemonsterzco doesn't do that, so I have to buy them from the shop, which means now I'm absolutely addicted to them. Fantastic. Thank you, Helen. You're awesome. The monthly stickers are from Shine Sticker Studio as well. I got these in a grab bag from the Fave Things Collective, which was cool. So I've just put in where I've had Zoom calls and Zoom meetings, where my husband's been away for work, things that are due, online classes, the all-important TCMC birthday sale, and yeah, when I got paid and bits and pieces like that. So there's quite a bit of room for writing, and I don't have my ruler on hand. I think my daughter's probably taken that. So I was going to measure the boxes, but I think they're about sort of an inch by an inch, but with that little bit of grey, you get a higher amount if you wanted to use bigger numbers and whatnot. And then we move on to my weekly spread. So totally happy to show you guys this stuff because it's not really that personal. I don't have an exciting life. Room for normal sized 1.5 centimeter washi at the bottom, and this is the classic washi from Thecoffeemonsterzco. And then I've had to use a 1 centimeter washi at the top. I have found the only downside to this is the space between the top here, right up the top, that to here is different from this side. Very slightly, but it really makes a difference if you're using a full washi and going across. I think I've got some further on that I can show you. So yeah, so I just do really brief little, you know, Lily didn't want to go to school today because she's anxious. So, you know, my 12-year-old has anxiety, and then went to mum's for coffee, you know, just little things like that. And now I moved out of a Hobonichi cousin into this. I'm just trying to see if I've got, no, I don't, actually threw it away. My Hobonichi cousin fell apart. The area that's in down here all separated, and the glue came apart and the whole thing fell apart, and I got it from a seller on Etsy who English was not her first language, a wee Japanese girl, and she tried to help me, but we just left it. So I researched a lot before I got this. I actually ended up taking my cousin apart and putting it into a Filofax cover because it's all I could do. In fact, I've got it in there at the moment. So I've just got it in a wee, it's the A5 size. I think I've got it in here, or did I take it out? No, it is in here. So I've got, see, so I just did this with it, which works. And I use this for testing pens because Hobonichi paper, of course, being Tomoe River paper, and this is the original one with a special coating on it. It's not the Shenzhen version, which is the new one coming out. So I use it for doing that, testing out different bits and pieces. So it's still valid, and I'll probably just use it and cover up the dates. Anyway, so where was I going with this? Right, so obviously each column is a day of the week. The difference between this and the Hobonichi cousin is that the cousin has that sidebar here with your, where you can plan and you can do stuff. The columns are definitely narrower. This has got 3 and then 4, with the weekend being a stacked weekend. So there's no sidebar that you can plan in. You see lots of other YouTubers that do planning with a cousin, and they can show you. So what I tried to do, and it worked quite nicely, is, if this focuses, my silly little phone, sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background too. I've done this week where I've had my 4 classes and what I needed to do, and then other to-dos, things that were due, things that I was on the lookout for, because ADHD Alex decided to start collecting houseplants. Wicked, my poor husband. So that was my very first week, and I was so anxious to get this, and it's been so wonderful. So you can see as we move on through this, I've still got my little plan in the bottom. Obviously, I'm not doing proper planning in this because although it has got, and I'll just flip to a back one, you can see it is numbered from 7 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. in the 24-hour military clock, or whatever you want to call it. I don't plan that way. I will probably more when I get into my take-a-note planner, and I may use this slightly differently, but I'm not sure. So, you know, to-dos and stuff will go down the bottom, which is fine. And then if I've got extra bits and pieces, I can put them in. And again, I've done the same thing here where I've just blocked it off with some washi tape, and it did work quite well. I didn't miss having that sidebar because I wasn't doing timed planning, so it didn't work. Loving these little washies and stuff. So I get most of my stationery from the Fave Things Collective, which is Megan in Australia. She's amazing. So lectures in Zoom, I've just changed things up a bit there and put some more stickers, some more Thecoffeemonsterzco stuff. This is a self-care one. It's absolutely gorgeous. got my new birthday washies from TCMC, and they're absolutely gorgeous, so that was cool. Yeah, and then I decided I was going to do like a thoughts thing. That didn't obviously last, but I did tip in some more vellum that I printed. For those of you that are in New Zealand, I just got this at the warehouse and I printed it. I've got an eco printer and it was really good. Didn't do anything on the overview page for September, but then September happened, so we had a 2-week break from university, so that's why there's nothing in here. But just using Thecoffeemonsterzco again and Shine Sticker Studios monthly labels. Just wrote in some appointments and bits and pieces that I had, which was nice. Our Father's Day was September the 4th, so we did a little thing with my dad, which was nice. And then, yeah, just carried on. Had a really hard mental health week that week. It's nice to look back to see what I've been doing as well. Yeah, that was when my favourite YouTuber passed away. She had leukemia. It was really sad. But anyway, so thankfully I had some skinny washies, so I was able to do that, because I can't just put a washi on the bottom and leave it. That's not enough washi for me. This is the week where it snowed, so the 14th of August, because being in the southern hemisphere, of course, our winter is in the middle of the year, which is cool. My wedding anniversary, I just did some pretty stuff there with that. Oh my god, look at the guinea pigs. Isn't that just delicious? This is from Fox and Cactus, I think. I can't remember. I think it might be, but I saw guinea pigs and I had to have a guinea pig washi tape. So, and I've also got these stickers are definitely from Fox and Cactus. Just addicted. So yeah, so you can see obviously every time I make a little entry, I've put a little sticker. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It's better than a wall of text, right? I just really like it. And then I got, where are they? The Thecoffeemonsterzco stamps, which are the wrong way around in here. I'll just open those up. This is the volume 5, which they're super duper cute. And I've used them a few times to test, and I was just testing my different pens because I don't use ink pads. I don't like them. I make a mess with them because I'm all fingers and thumbs. So this just shows, obviously I used a black Tombow marker for here, and did my other pens that I've got, well, some of them anyway, because I've got a lot of pens. I've got a little cute little Halloween pusheen, because we love pusheen in our house. And I've got lots of blank, so I don't know if I want to go back and fill that in. And then we got to October. I had to take a sticker off, so it's sticky. I didn't do a lot. I've had a hard time. My dad is very unwell with cancer, and I've kind of been doing the minimum in the monthly planning. And we went away as well, so it was a bit crazy. So October doesn't look as pretty, but that's okay. But yeah, just went away on holiday. These are just little stickers from some little books that I got from a place called Kmart, which is in Australia and New Zealand. More road tripping. I used a bigger to-do area that week because honestly, while I was away for 10 days, I did no study and was really behind, which sucked. And then this is the little washi strips that TCMC did. And then it was my birthday week, and this was the week from hell. Absolute week from hell. So we won't go into detail with that, but my birthday was super low key. But I made the week look pretty because I wanted it to look pretty, and I wanted to use my TCMC birthday kit. Because why not? Because all planners should be how you like them. I like my planners pretty. And then we carried on. That's my little guy. I have to move my guy. I've just got, some little stickers from Once More with Love as well. I got a little Japanese sticker book that I took all the stickers out and put them in my little reusable sticker book that I got. So I keep all my or most of my stuff that I print myself goes in here instead of a A4 sheet or a letter size sheet. But when I got things from Once More with Love and stuff like that, I put them in here. So I've got everything in one place. It's getting, she's not chunky, but that's okay. And then, of course, November. Haven't done a lot of planning yet for November because I'm waiting for our university summer school courses to be released so I can add in my dates. That starts on the 21st, which is the same day my daughter goes on camp. And then, yeah, there will be a video about this one coming out. I decided to use a Halloween kit. I don't really get into Halloween too much, but these stickers were delicious, and I haven't written anything for today yet. So these were Shine Sticker Studio. So yeah, so that's where I'm at so far with this planner, and I really love it. It's, you know, I'll do a plan with me video next week. I promise. I won't go ahead and just do it and not film it because that's mean, but you really can see the pages, which is nice. This big thing that I really like about this planner, and we'll just get to an end of a month here. So it's got a review of the previous month, or of the previous month. You can put things, an overview for the next month. I usually tip something in there. And then it's got the blank calendar, so you can put your own numbers in, which is really cool. And then it's got 5 weekly pages, just in case your month is a 5-week month, which is really cool. I think in one of these, I glued some together because I did a thing and then I was like, oh, I really don't like that. So I glued it together. But you could use it to test pens or stick washi in, or, you know, that goes right through. I put a little tab in the back, and then you've got note pages. And you've got, I think from memory, I can't remember, it's 199, so 180, I can't do maths, 86 blank pages. So you've got space to do notes or whichever. But I mean, the idea with these is you buy this weekly planner and then you get their notebook that comes with it. Because you can get a separate notebook. So they come in A6, B6, and A5. I couldn't go back to A6. I mean, looking at where's all my stuff? That's my A5, and here's my A6 Stellargy, which I started bullet journaling, and I had a beautiful B5 size bullet journal, which was too big. So then I had an A6 Stellargy, too small. And then I went into an A5 Hobonichi Cousin, and then this. So, I mean, I took like pages out of this. I'm going to stick all this together and use it just for notes when I go out and about. But yeah, so that is my Wonderland222. Thank you for listening to me waffle for the last 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that, and please ask me any questions. And if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to my channel, that will help me know that you're liking what I'm doing. I can make more videos for you. See you later.